Yeah, hi Brennan.
Hi, you okay?
Yeah, very good, very good.
Good.
First of all, I mean, you're in such good form. You must be coming into this camp full of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, it's been going really well this season. I think the whole team's been playing really well. We've been pushing up the league, and yeah, myself, I've been really enjoying my football.
Your dad almost played for Wales.
Yeah.
He had the blazer, but didn't actually get the shirt. I bet you must be really pleased now, because you had the choice, didn't you, of who you could play for?
Yeah, I mean, just from my mum and dad, I did have a bit of a choice who I wanted to play for, but I've been with Wales for a good few years now, and yeah, really enjoying it.
What is Steve Cooper, a World Cup winner himself? Has he said anything to you, and how has he brought on your game this season, would you say?
I think he's brought on all the boys' games. I think he's given us a confidence to obviously play a lot better. I think we've showed that in the league form, but yeah, he's just given me a lot of confidence to go and express myself in the games.
And being a Welshman, has he said anything special about this week?
Yeah, he just wished me good luck. He knows it's a massive game, and he'll probably be supporting us from off TV.
Do you get nervous about games like this? Do you ever get nervous before you go on a football pitch?
A little bit nervous. I think that's pretty standard. I get a little bit nervous before all games. Nothing too much, but yeah, a bit of nerves just to get me ready for the game.
Last couple from me. Just what is the feeling in the camp, and how excited is everybody?
Yeah, everyone's really excited for the games. I mean, I think we all know what a big game it is on Thursday, and everyone's really excited. All the players are fit, and yeah, everyone's just raring to go now.
And what would it mean to you to get a goal on a game like this?
Oh yeah, it'd mean everything. I mean, just anything to help the team get the win on Thursday would be good for me.
Brilliant. All the best.
Thank you. Cheers.
Diolch Rob. Lawrence Moore from TalkSport.
If I can find the mute button, that's cracking. Hi, Brennan, how you doing?
Oh yeah, all good. Thank you. All good.
Good stuff. Yeah, I know Rob mentioned about your dad there. Could you tell us sort of what happens as he talks about how he almost played for Wales?
He hasn't explained it too much to me. I definitely knew that he had the opportunity, I think, and then something didn't happen. But yeah, I don't know too much about it.
Okay. And there was just a proper breakthrough season in the Championship. And I know you went away to Lincoln last season, didn't you, and had a cracking year there. So what were your expectations going into this season, and what were you sort of hoping for?
I think at the start of the season, I was just hoping to get as many games as I can, whether that was off the bench, starting. I think as the season's come on, I've got my opportunity to play week in, week out. Then I just wanted to help the team, and obviously we didn't get off to the best start. So I think now helping the team with goals, assists, and stuff like that has been my key focus.
Have you had anything that you've changed about your game this season that you've sort of developed, that you've sort of put into practice?
Yeah, I think I've always had to develop my game. I mean, last season in League One was obviously the standards a little bit less than the Championship, so I've had to raise it a bit. But just everything I've still got to work on. I mean, I've got a lot to work on. So yeah, just everything raising my game.
I know obviously you've come through the Wales system and you've had to wait a little while in and around the squad for your sort of breakthrough in the first team as well. How patient are you? Are you a patient person, or have you been sort of itching to kind of break that door down, if you like?
Yeah, I'd say I was itching to play. I mean, it's a massive honour to play every time I do. So waiting around isn't good, but obviously it's what the team needs, and obviously there's players who are playing at a high level and doing well as well. So I can't always play. So whenever I get the chance, I'm just happy to be called upon.
I know, just finally for me, I know chatting to Nico just now, and I know you guys played together in the under-19s. What do you remember of him and playing alongside him?
Yeah, I mean, I played with him in the under-19s. It wasn't too long ago, actually, only a few years ago, and he's a pretty similar player, always been good on the ball and very attacking, so it's not a surprise to see how well he's doing now. So yeah, I'm happy to see him playing week in, week out at Fulham, and yeah, doing well.
That must have been some pace you had in that under-19s team.
Yeah, it was a really good team, actually. I mean, a few of the boys, also Ben and Dylan, who are in the seniors now as well, and then some in the 21s. So yeah, it was a really good team.
Listen, I know loads of people want to ask questions, so good luck.
Thank you. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Diolch Lawrence. Beth Fisher from ITV Wales.
Hey Brennan, I'm just play Liverpool was not a bad kind of a practice for this week. How was that, and how was the mindset coming into this camp as well, knowing that you've played, this week already some of the best players in the world?
Yeah, I mean, that was a really tough game against Liverpool. Obviously, they're champions of Europe and England for a reason, so we knew it was going to be a tough game. But yeah, as you said, another massive game on Thursday. I think a similar kind of test against a really good team, but I think everyone's confident. Hopefully, we can get the win on Thursday.
There's a real sense of nervousness, kind of excitement amongst fans, journalists. How did the team feel? Because it is, it's 2 games away from a World Cup, which is going to be historic when it happens. But how do you feel internally when you chat to each other?
Yeah, I think everyone's just trying to stay as calm as possible. Obviously, we know how much of a big game this is for the whole nation. Getting to the World Cup would be massive. But I think we've just got to stay calm and get the job done on Thursday, hopefully.
Well, I'm glad you're going to stay calm. I'm not sure I'll be able to. But I just said to Nico as well about this amazing crop of players that are coming through. Yourself, obviously included in that. How special is that? Because obviously we've had the likes of Aaron and Gareth kind of like pulled the squad through over the years. But you all coming into form at such an incredible time as well.
Yeah, exactly. As you said, them guys have been doing it for many years now. I think there's a real group of young players who are hungry to play as well. So I think the balance is good at the minute with the experienced players here still as well, kind of giving us advice and helping us through it, and the young players who will be there for the future and who are trying to help now as well.
Very last question from me. Whenever I asked Rob Page about World Cups, he said saying 1 game at a time. But as Nico said, he has dreamt about being at a World Cup. How have you felt about that? And what was your kind of first World Cup as well, which got you kind of thinking, oh my God, I'd love to be there?
Yeah, obviously everyone dreams of playing at a World Cup, and I think my first one was, I think it was South Africa one in 2010. I think that was a massive World Cup, and yeah, that kind of just made me want to play in a World Cup, and hopefully we get the chance to.
Well, you made me feel very old. Listen, good luck for Thursday.
Thank you.
Jeff Beth, Phil Blanche from PA News.
Hey, Brennan.
Are you okay?
Yeah, very well. Hope
Good.
you are too. Just wondering, you obviously just missed out on the Euro selection. I just wondered how much of that was a disappointment, especially because it was sort of slightly bigger squad, and a lot of us thought you might just sort of make it.
Yeah, obviously it was disappointing not being in the Euro squad. I think I spoke to the manager around that time as well. He kind of explained, but yeah, I think the boys did really well there. And as soon as that was finished, I was just trying to get myself back into the team for the upcoming season.
What was it he sort of said that you had to sort of improve on to sort of get yourself into the squad?
I think it wasn't too much of a case of improving. I think he just kind of went for different players. I mean, there's a big squad and a lot of good quality in the team. So yeah, I think just improving everything, taking my game to the next level was kind of the message, and hopefully I've been able to do that.
Just finally, there was obviously a lot of talk in January about perhaps a move to the Premier League. You've decided to stay at Forest for the time being. I mean, has that been difficult to sort of focus on your football while all that sort of speculation is going on around you?
No, not too much. I think I just wanted to.
We'll just move on from that one, sorry, because we said earlier, international only if we can, please. So, Phil Carden from The Sun.
Hi Brennan, Roy Keane praised your performance at the weekend on the TV. Just wondered, is it nice to receive compliments from someone like that who can be quite tough on players in his role as a pundit?
Yeah, it's always nice to hear from such good players, especially ones that have played for us as well. So yeah, it was really nice to hear from him about what he said to me.
And I also believe David Beckham is another big supporter of yourself. Obviously, he's friends with your dad. He sent messages of support and congratulations to you in the past. I just wondered, has he been in touch this week?
No, he hasn't. I've heard from him a few times, but no, he hasn't said anything about Wales.
Has he been an influence of yours now, growing up?
Yeah, I mean, he's a great player, obviously, and I think a lot of people looked up to him, including me. So yeah, he's a really good influence.
Cheers, Phil.
Obviously, he made his name at the World Cup. Is that something that you would like to do as well?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be unbelievable to play at a World Cup. Hopefully we can do that on Thursday.
Thank you.
Great, thank you, Phil. James Nursey.
Hi Brennan.
Are you okay?
Hello, yes, just following on from what Phil was saying there, and Beckham has got got some iconic goals. Obviously, that free kick he scored against Greece sent England to the World Cup. I appreciate you're in slightly different national team colours here, but I guess if you score a famous goal like that, that would be pretty memorable for you and the rest of the Welsh nation, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think hopefully we need to get there first, but yeah, any goal at a World Cup I'd take.
And I mean, it's obviously good. It could be a great season for you, couldn't it? Because you're going well for your club as well. Is that really helping you going into this game, do you think?
Yeah, I think club form always helps, being in good form, and I think our team's been in that recently, and I've been doing well as well. So I think coming into this game, I was confident and doing well.
Thank you.
Thanks, James. And last question now is from Ben Fisher, please.
Hi, Brennan, UK.
Yeah, all good, thank you. All good.
Just Rob Page last week said about how at Forest you moved to sort of central midfield to work on tracking back and making sure that kind of off-ball stuff was added to your game or enhanced. Can you just sort of take me back there? When would that have been? Was that in the age groups at Forest, and what did you feel it did for you?
Yeah, that was more when I was younger, like 16, 17. I used to play in midfield, I think, just to help with the defensive side as well as playing higher up. I think it's definitely benefited me now. I think having that know-how about playing the other side of the game, so yeah, it was back then.